This story is foul and heartbreaking. Now, we've seen and heard of the story of the four white boys, or however many white boys, ran this black boy down until, he had sickle cell and he had a heart attack, in his house running from the white boys. Now, here we have a white girl. I'm not trying to make this stuff about black and white, but it's difficult at this point. We keep seeing these stories of, white people, man or woman, murdering and unaliving black people, black teenagers, black college students, or black young, men and women. I'm seeing this a lot. I don't know if it's the atmosphere that we're in right now, but these things are happening. But anyway, Christopher Gilbert have a master's degree in biological science, went to college, graduated college, on his way to medical school, have the brain of a wizard. Smart. You got to be smart if you're doing all of that and trying to be a doctor. He was going to be a future doctor. We don't have enough black doctors. In my personal opinion, we don't have enough black doctors. But this man made it through the hood, made it through getting shot by the police, made it through getting beat up by his counterparts and other brethren, made it through getting shot by a drive-by. He made it through all of that, persevered to be somebody that his mother, father, sisters, and brothers could be proud of, only to have his life snuffed out by somebody who wanted to do a prank, some white girl. If you didn't have the tools to get your ass in that water and save him, you should never have pushed him into that water, you or your friends or anybody around him. He stayed submerged under the water for 10 whole minutes, suffering from severe brain damage. His brain is not going to ever work like it was working. Lungs, heart, kidney, liver was beginning to fail when they put him in, intensive care unit. On life support. On life support because somebody wanted to push you in the water. I don't know if they knew he can swim, but they say, oh, we didn't know if he could swim. But when they were questioned, they started to say, he fell into the water. Oh, it was an accident. We joking around, he fell into the water on himself. No one was willing to give up the information like, this white girl right over here, she pushed him into the water. One of his friends, his white friends that he was hanging out with, thought he was friends. So, stayed submerged 10 minutes. Some patron of the restaurant jumped in the water to rescue him and save him. Another lady jumped in the water, but she, for some reason, turned back around. I guess she feared that she was going to drown, but he stayed submerged for 10 whole minutes. Safe to say that Christopher Gilbert will never be the same unless there is a miracle. But they want to hold this girl accountable, which they should, and anybody else involved accountable, the family. The family said they are giving limited resources, limited help down there with the Shreveport Police Department as to prosecuting the person who threw their nephew, son, friend, cousin in the water for no damn reason, knowing he could swim, playing a prank with him, knowing that he couldn't swim. And knowing if he couldn't swim, you couldn't get your ass up in there out your high heels and your skirt to go save him. That is just some devilish work. That's some dirty work, y'all. Understand me well. Dirty work. This child is smart, have a bright future ahead of him. Could have been the next person, Albert Einstein. Could have been the next person to come up with the cure for anything and everything that ails people. And this happens? My Lord. My Lord, I'm just baffled at this point. I hope justice is served in this point. I hope this girl, white girl, we haven't seen who she was. I hope those crocodile tears don't save her when the judge get ready to hit the gavel on the table. I hope something, don't fall for that shit. Why you didn't push a white person in the pool? That's the question I have. It was so many. Why you didn't push one of your white friends in the damn pool, girl? You pushed I'm black, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all push me in the pool. I got saline silicone towel grout. I got motherfucking aluminum foil for titties. I'm gonna sink to the bottom. Oh no, okay. I try to swim for a little while, but us as black people, we need to learn how to swim. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us really don't like the water, and we don't really know how to be Michael Phelps, but we on to something. I can swim enough to get my butt back onto the boat or something like that. But this is heartbreaking. It's devastating. It's a loss of life. You know what I'm saying? Even if he survives this, his life will never be the same. You know, what his future could have been. I know his mom and dad is different. The mother was the one who was speaking. We don't know what the dad is, but the mother was the person who was giving press releases and stuff like that. I didn't see the dad, the father. She's devastated. She's heartbroken. She said he was her light. He was her everything. You know, you have that child that you depend on and just look on and just say, oh, I don't have to worry about this child. This child is going to be okay, but I may have to worry about this one. And I may have to look with my good eye at that one or this one. But she said that child was a blessed child. And it took everything from her. Playing a prank or whatever. If that person don't make it out of intensive care, out of the ICU, out of life support and everything else, because they say the organs are shutting down and he is permanently brain dead from what I'm understanding. If that person don't make it up out of there, that girl needs to be charged to the fullest degree. White, black, green, purple, blue are indifferent. She needs to be charged and held accountable. And the mother said that she wants her held accountable. And y'all need to work with them down in Shreveport to get all the evidence needed. Well, it's on the video. It's on video of what happened. And prosecute that hoe to the fullest degree. So this won't happen again. Okay? Evermore News. And if something were to happen, we're praying for you, Christopher Gilbert. We're praying for you. But if it goes the opposite direction, I'm sending condolences, strength, prayers to the Gilbert family. I am, because this is heartbreaking. It could have been your son, your child, your nephew, your cousin, your relative. Y'all don't play stupid games, wake up with stupid prizes. Get her. Okay? Evermore News.